next guest's name is Zakia. Now, when this picture was taken of Zakia, she weighed in at 280. That was before she shed almost 150. And she's turned into a super sexy size 4. But at 280 pounds, Zakia says she was ashamed of how big she was, but her weight wasn't just affecting her life. Zakia says her kids were also being teased in school because of her. And she says her most humiliating moment at 280 pounds was when a worker at an amusement park told her she had to leave a ride because they couldn't fit the safety bar around her body. Now listen to the pain that Zakia suffered when she almost weighed 150 pounds overweight.
My name is Zakia. At my heaviest, I weighed 280 pounds. I was a size 24. I used to eat to dull my pain and dull my emotions. My eating was out of control. I used to eat pizza, and more pizza. I used to eat fast food, rice, chicken, anything that I felt like I wanted to get my hands on at the time to eat, I would eat. And I ended up gaining 100 pounds in 1 year. I was 280 pounds. I couldn't even perform day-to-day functions like walking up the steps, playing with my kids. I was miserable, I was obese, and I was just horrified at the way I looked. The most humiliating part of me being obese was I went to the amusement park with my family, and they had to ask me to get off a ride because they couldn't fit the bars around my big body. That pain and humiliation made me wake up and take action and lose my weight.
Okay, Zakia has lost almost 150 pounds. She is thin, she is hot, she's sexy, and her neighbors have nicknamed her Harlem's next top model. Here she is, Zakia. Have a seat. Wow.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, look at you. You are the next top model.
Thank you, Maury.
From Harlem or anywhere else. This is terrific. Now, did you ever think you'd get that top model nickname?
No.
Huh?
No, not at the time.
Would that person have ever?
Maury, I can't even remember that person right there.
And they really threw you off the ride?
Yes, I went on the Nitro, and the bars couldn't close, and I was so embarrassed. You know I was trying to close them, like, no, you got to close. And they wouldn't close, and the worker came and said, ma'am, you have to get off the ride because they can't close around your legs.
What were you eating? Give me a normal day.
Pizzas, rice and peas, because, you know, my family is from, you know, the Indies, so rice and peas, curry chicken, curry goat, you know, bust up shot, all of that stuff, you know, so I was eating all of that, and it was out of control. It was out of control.
Like how many would you, like two
I
breakfasts?
had 2 slices, yes, I had a first breakfast and a second breakfast, and I had lunch, and my lunch wasn't like a regular lunch, it was like dinner, like supper, you know, and then I would eat again, like I would eat constantly.
And were your kids really teased in school?
Yes, particularly one of my sons. He was teased miserably. And he used to get into fights all the time because they used to be like, you know, teasing him about how fat his mother was.
Now, do the same people who treated you bad back then try to treat you nice now?
Yes, and I have no time for them.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Well, this is what we're going to do for you and your family. Because of that day that you remember at that amusement park, because of what happened, we are going to send you back to Six Flags Great Adventure Theme Park. We're going to have park passes for your entire family, okay?
Thank you, Maury.
You're going to have a lot of fun there. So thank you very much, Zakia, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Now, this is a picture of a guy named Ed. Ed weighed 442 pounds when this picture was taken. He was at this incredible weight, and Ed says that every task most average-sized people take for granted, like tying your shoes or fitting through turnstiles, was impossible for him. He has lost a total of 267 pounds. He's like a reborn person. Now, he can't hear us now, and we have a surprise for Ed. Guess what? He has not seen his mother, Pam, since he lost this weight. He's never seen her. In fact, we flew her all the way from Hawaii to surprise him. And get this, Ed was such an inspiration apparently to his mother that she herself now has lost over 80 pounds. So before we meet Ed and surprise him with his mother, this is his story.
My name is Ed. When I was 442 pounds, my life was miserable. I lost my marriage, I lost my business, I nearly lost my life. When I was laying in my hospital bed, I was praying for God to please let me die. I was so limited by my weight that I couldn't do most of the everyday things average people could do. I was so big, I couldn't tie my own shoes, I couldn't cut my own toenails, I couldn't walk more than several feet at a time. My heels were cracked open and would bleed from all the weight I was carrying. It was difficult to go to the market or even ball games. Any place that had a turnstile, I just couldn't fit through them. I got so obese that in senior year, I left college because I couldn't fit behind the desk anymore. I couldn't just pick up and go with friends to movies or restaurants because I was always afraid my 442-pound body wouldn't fit in any of the seating. When I weighed close to 450 pounds, I even had patio chairs shatter under me. It was very embarrassing. My clothing was bursting at the seams. I knew I had to do something drastic to regain my life and be happy again.
All right, he's gone from 442 to 175. Here's Ed. Ed, come on out. Good to see you. Woo. Wow. Well, I can tell you feel good.
Oh, this is incredible.
Now, were you that way most of your life?
I was a chubby kid.
And how long have you been like this?
I've been like this for the last 2 years.
175 pounds.
175 pounds, yeah, currently is what I weigh.
Amazing. Now, we understand that there's one person who's very dear to you, who's never seen you at this weight, and it's your mother.
Right.
Where's she live?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Well, guess what? She took a little trip.
Oh, no.
We brought her here to be reunited with you for the first time since you've lost all the weight. Here is your mother.
Oh my God!
What do you think, Mom?
He's such a hottie.
Oh, he's a hottie, huh? Now, would you tell Ed what you have done?
Well, you know, he's my inspiration, and I had my surgery June 10th, and so far I've lost 80 pounds.
Well, come on over here. Come on over here. Let's take a look at you. Now, come here, Pam. Come here.
Yes.
Now, take a real good look at him.
I tell you.
Cool.
Good-looking boy.
You remember him?
I sure do.
And I bet you don't love him any more than you loved him.
I love both of them.
I bet you.
I do.
Well, you have a lot to catch up with. It's good to see you. You deserve a good cry. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now, if you want to see more Maury content, click here. And be sure to subscribe to be the first to know about new videos.